Hey, I'd like to say welcome to something in 60 seconds, but I reckon this is going to take a bit longer than 60 seconds. I'm curious how well you're doing with things right now. If you're here in Adelaide with us and you're in a 7-day lockdown, maybe it's 7 days, we don't know. So you're probably being tested with adaptability. Think back to the last time you had a lockdown during COVID, or you had something significant changed in your daily routine. How well did you cope with that? Did you go with the flow and just adapt and change routines? Were you like, well, if we can't do this, we can do that? Or did it really stress you out? Some of us really struggle with change. Like I'm struggling with these budgies right now. See, I got my kids home for homeschooling and lockdown, and one of them sitting on the couch over there on a 65-inch TV playing Rocket League. The other one's in there on a phone call with her teacher, was Teams call, I should say, but the budgies are out here. So I struggle with lots of things going on around me because it stops me from being able to focus. But correction, I don't know how to focus with all those things going on. So how do you focus when things are changing constantly, when you've got interruption, when you've got people talking in your environment? Gosh, think about the whiz-bang introduction of open plan work environments. What a crock of, you know what that was. Like, I have some friends that are architects and they've said that it was one of the worst moves you could possibly do in a workspace because no one can concentrate when everyone else is gas bagging and some people are louder than others and some people's job is sales calls. How do you focus on deep work, deep thinking? How do you concentrate when there's lots of noise going on around you? So I'd love for you to reflect on the last time you had struggle and you had to adapt. The last time you had 50 balls you were trying to juggle. The last time you had kids or friends or family home with you when you're trying to work. How did you get through that? What superpower did you call on to get it done? Did you put yourself in a different room? Did you get family to come and help? Could family come and help? Do you even have family around that can come and help? I'm really curious about your strategies to cope with change. How adaptable are you when the you-know-what hits the fan and we get told by the government or by our boss or by someone else, a partner, a relation, loved one, that we need to adjust our daily routines? If you're struggling financially right now because of the impact of COVID globally, not just here in Adelaide, how do you adjust to that? Have you got money saved up? Do you have a cushion? Have you got cash stashed under the bed? Are you getting some kind of incentive or kickback or support grant from the government? Have you got enough money coming through your business because it's resilient to what's happening with COVID right now? And it's funny, I remember when we first went into COVID last year in March, that there was something like 15 million new subscribers to Netflix. So some businesses are not struggling. And if the business that you're in is struggling, maybe you can find a different business, or you can pivot, or you can learn a new skill to take advantage of everything that's happening right now. Like I'm building a new course called Strengths, Superpowers for Teams, because I want to get it out to as many people as possible during this pandemic. Hence the background has changed a little bit since last time because I'm doing something new and I'm using my creative and my activator and my ideations to create a different environment at home so it looks and feels a little bit more trustworthy, a bit more professional, a bit more like me. Stop, pause, get out a piece of paper, reflect on the last time that you faced a challenge and overcome it. Who did you call upon? What did you do? Where were you? What was your support network? What was your thinking like? Write those things down. And if you need to, go back to them again. Like I said, I'd love to hear from you. Please comment down below. Please subscribe. Please send me some budgie muzzles so I can get these guys to be quiet. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have an amazing Friday, amazing Thursday night, amazing Saturday, and keep safe.